Yes, man. You already know we live back up in this thing, man. Yes, with another ghetto gospel sermon. Bless him, Lord. And that's from the. That just was real. Bless him, Lord. That's just what's real. Bless him, Lord. You know, I definitely had to tap in with y'all, man. You know, every day. You know, I don't care if it's 15, 20, 30 minutes, man. I'm tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and check out some of that good old cameo, man. Some of that SRT footage, some of that. You know what time it is. Let me go ahead and get this stream shared across the board. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get this stream shared across the board. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Let's get to it. Get to it. Let's do it. So I gotta copy this link and then so I gotta post it here too. It says it's streaming there, but I don't see it streaming there. Hey. It's your number one gospel gangster. What's happening? What's happening? We definitely about to get this thing going, man. We gonna get into it. I ain't gonna say we got an interesting. I ain't gonna say we got an interesting. We just tapping in. That's it. We just getting to it. That's it. We just getting to it. That's it. We just getting into it. Let me go turn in case somebody really do want to play Madden, and they can know and get their head smacked in some Madden real quick too. It's whatever you want to do, baby. It's our stream. We tapping in, man. We going live. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. Some of that good old cameo footage. Ooh, I like that in the chat, though. I like that stream chat. Read only. I like that though. Okay. So we can do that like that. I like that. I'll take that. I swear I'll be trying to figure this stuff out, man. I promise you I'll be trying to figure this stuff out. I'll be playing with it a little bit, but I'm serious about it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I want to tap in to some of this Kevin Gates. I want to see what was he talking about. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm a fan of Kevin Gates. I like this dude right here. Somebody I was listening to last night. Something I need to do some research up on. You know, something he was talking about. I'm like, I don't know about that. You know, some people try to spin and switch the narrative on things, and it's like, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know about that. But we gonna get into it right now. Let's go
Mobile
ahead.
games are going big. Free Fire Max is now available on PC.
I believe I had internal issues that was unresolved.
You still see that when you look in the mirror?
No, sir, I see a great man.
Hey, man, I see a beautiful man myself.
Yes, sir, my
All
beautiful
right?
brother.
Good
Oh,
to
my
see you,
God,
man. Yeah, I see that too.
He using that body language.
You saw that, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, salute to my man Torch Kalani, who pulled that clip out of me and my brother sitting there having conversation. And it's interesting to hear that clip, Heather B, because, nobody knows you better than you know yourself, right? And so a lot of times when I listen to playbacks of interviews I've done, not even interviews, interactions I've had, conversations.
Yeah.
I can tell how invested I'm truly am. You know, I could tell how 100 I'm truly being, you know, so to speak. Whenever I hear the tone of my voice in conversation with this man that's with us today, I can hear the love, I can hear the admiration, I can hear the protection, you know, I can hear the support. You know, I feel like a big brother to him in many ways.
You about to make me cry in this bitch, man.
No. Well, it's just what listening back to that clip, I was like, oh wow, I was authentically myself, and it reminded me of flying to L.A. to sit down and talk to you and have that conversation.
Hey, you remember that time I was late?
Yeah.
And I was apologizing. I had got on my knee.
Yes.
And when I got on my knee, you got on your knee. And
Yes.
you was like, it was like your action was saying, I'm never above you, never below you. I'm always on side you.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's what we need. Yeah, true brotherhood. True brotherhood. Yes, sir.
I just tell you thank you for being you again.
Oh man, come on, Kev.
Thank you.
Man. Thank you, brother, for receiving me.
Thank you.
Again. All right. Thank you, man. Kevin Gates
Like,
is up in this
From
building.
the first time I had met you, from the first time I met you, when I was just on there, I just rap, you know.
Hey, look, man. Hey, somebody, hey, share the stream, comment for me. You know what I'm saying?
digging deep
Hey, we
into
going
me,
up.
just
Best
on
believe
my
that.
shell, and you saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself at the time. So, like I said, I'm always be grateful for
Oh,
you. I'm
man.
always love you for that.
I'm always be grateful. I told this story before. Kalani, my nephew right now, worked for us. He wasn't here when you was here last time. The first time we really interacted was, I want to say it was a BET thing, was it?
When you need to charge your phone,
I needed to charge my phone. And I felt like you were either changing your outfit. I needed to charge my phone badly. And Kev was like, come in my car.
got you.
It was a nice-ass car, too, Heather.
That's
Two phones?
that was
How
the
many?
Infinity truck.
And then from there, we've been solid, man. Welcome back. Kevin Gates is here. We celebrating the ceremony. Birds calling us all over the internet, blowing up. I just played the song I Don't Apologize. Is that true?
I don't.
You never apologize for anything?
No. Just forgive me. I'm so not sorry.
Really?
Yeah. All you can do is all you could do. So, like, and then when I used to tell my grandfather, I apologize. Well, if you apologize, you wouldn't have did it.
That sounds like Heather.
So do our apologies, do you believe? And I'm just based on that.
Hey, look, I don't care where you from, where you at, man. Hey, react to this stream. I don't care where you at, man. React, like, comment, share. You know what I'm saying? Anything.
Even if I'm arguing with my woman and she have a valid point, I say, babe, you know what? I was dead ass wrong for that.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong. I'm not about to apologize. I was dead ass wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The best apology is change behavior.
I like that, Kevin
Yep.
Gates, man. When I
Love the
listen,
action.
I go back.
That's just me holding myself accountable. I take self-accountability. Like, I take that super serious with myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to think it was like, I used to hide the fact that I talk to myself. But now I promote the fact that I talk to myself because that's how I process things. I'm in tune with me. I don't want to understand. I want to develop an understanding, a cultivation of self. So that's why I hold myself accountable. I beat myself up so the world can't. Like, I'm not happy unless I honor the commitments I made to myself. I can't empower others if I'm not empowering myself.
What was the last thing you beat yourself up about that you had to have a conversation with yourself?
Not honoring my commitments. I allow things to I allow myself to be distracted. That's why I say in the can I curse?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I use profanity?
You could use.
And when I
whatever.
use profanity, it's not like I'm doing it to be like vulgar.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though. I really felt that though. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna cut this. I was gonna pause it anyway. That's why I really mess with Kevin Gates, because the growth, the maturity of where he came, of how he went through a lot of different things, but how he redeveloped himself through a lot of things he was going through. So that's why I'm really tapping into this interview, because I haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, he said, "Hey, can I curse? It's okay. Can I use a little bit of profanity?" Hey, sometimes you be want to say, "I do what the motherfucking thing is, goddamn shit and every goddamn cuss." But yeah, can I get this out right now? Can I express myself?
I'm just expressing strong feeling. Like I can say, Sway, watch out for that tree. But if I say, Sway, watch out for that motherfucking tree. You know, I express strong feeling, strong emotion.
Yeah.
It's an
But
enhancement.
on one of my songs, I said, I'm purpose driven. I'm developing riches. You pleasure driven, you develop addictions. Elevated and ranking, my dick is not friendly. I would not be distracted by women. Manifestation, my semen retention brought everything that I want into fruition. And I'm just like, I'm.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this too, though. You know, me coming from a hip hop. Let me get that up out. Let me come from a hip hop standpoint, a hip hop point of view. People don't understand how self-evolving just really been into that level of art and creativity of how it develops one's character and their personal, I would definitely want to say essence, their being, you feel me? And I could just see, because think about a lot of these, and I remember, man, shout out to my boy Chancellor James right now, man, because I remember one thing he was telling me about, you know what I'm saying, being media trained, you know what I mean? And people don't understand. So once you got one of these platforms and you got to profess it, you know what I mean, yourself, you have to be properly ready to be in front of these cameras and be able to present yourself at a certain standard. And it helps develop a different level of a mentality that you have to be able to possess. You feel me? If you understand, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I just love seeing the growth out of a lot of people right now. So that's definitely, you know what I mean? That's something that I want to tap in with this ghetto gospel service. Y'all know what time it is.
I'm purpose driven. I'm on my purpose.
I've heard you talk about semen retention before, and I'm a firm believer in that.
That's the lyrics
Yeah.
to the on that song Ceremony.
Yeah, on the ceremony song.
Yes, sir.
Can you speak to how you said the benefits of semen retention, that you the physical?
I want to say this.
Yeah.
Look at me. This the benefits of it. Look at me. That's the benefits of it. I just went on a 7-day fast. I ain't eat nothing for 7 days. Before my listening party, it was just amazing. But I needed clarity. So I had to clean my temple out. The only way the Most High can abide in the temple is when your temple is clean. But a great responsibility comes saying your body is your temple. God body covered by the highest. They guns hold no power to this holy temple. How you kill a God when Allah called him? The only time he goes when Allah called him. You know, my body, my temple. So when everybody was in there drinking, I just had apple juice. A great responsibility come with that. I don't, that's what made me stop drinking, because, like, you're not ready to call your body your temple because you ain't ready to take responsibility. Somebody told me that.
Somebody told you that.
And then I was like, you right.
Because it takes a lot. It ain't an easy journey, right?
See what I'm saying? It's a reason why I had to tap in. And it's crazy how I'll be looking at, you know what I mean, a few videos that I shared of my boy D1, because he's a gospel, he's a Christian, you know, centered artist. And what he was doing, he was shunning the secular world, the secular, you know, level of material artists and stuff like that. But if you just listen to the delivery and you catch what he's saying, you cannot deny the positive energy, the positive entity. You cannot deny the love. You cannot deny the message that he's sharing, in contrast of what someone else may believe as far as them being a Christian, a faith-based person. And then you see how he's presenting himself completely. He'll tell you he's faith-based. And this is something that I had to learn. And this is why I'm kind of doing some of the things that I'm doing right now, because people understand it's a level of maturity that you have to come and you got to grow to in spirituality to be able to understand, as the word of God says, he who desires strong meat, they're going to have to be trained and developed and, you know, groomed and grown in the word of God to where they can be able to eat some of that strong meat. But right now, understand it's a process of you just being a babe, getting some of that pure, sincere. Let me let this go.
All those things, it takes a lot to keep your tempo intact.
But when I first came out and talked about semen retention, everybody laughed at me.
I didn't laugh.
Now that's all you hear now.
Yeah.
The life force is sacred.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's all you hear is everybody talking about that's what they do now. Wonder where they got that from.
Yeah.
Is semen retention the same as celibacy?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Discipline. Semen retention take real discipline.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest with you, I don't even like to.
I don't know, man. Semen retention must be for somebody who's not married. Off top. It got to be something for someone who's not married. But I can share this too. I definitely understand what he's saying when he comes from, because I guarantee you, anybody who really know me, and it's on my Facebook page, if you look years ago back before I even got married, yeah, that semen retention, I'm talking, yeah, it's real. But y'all tap in, man. Let's go. We's going up.
Talk about those things anymore because it's not that. I even hate the word sex because it's spiritual unification. But whenever I would have a sexually related conversation, people take little small sound bits and clips and go viral off a small clip and then go to the interview and see what I said made sense.
That's true.
But they try to make me look like a clown for clickbait and things of that nature. So I had to realize that with psychology, even though a teacher may have a master's in psychology, when they teach in elementary school, they meet the child at the level that the child is at.
Yes.
So, some conversations are too high frequency for people that's vibrating at a low frequency. I can't cast my pearls to the swine. They're going to take them and shit all over them.
That's real.
They frivolous with it, too.
Yeah.
So real.
Very frivolous. That's
why I stay away from them type of topics, because I operate in a realm that's outside of the understanding of most people, because common sense is not really common anymore.
But how did you find your path into that realm, like your spirituality? I know this ceremony project really touches into that, right?
When did I become not afraid to speak about it? Because I've been spiritual.
Come on, man. Whoever been here, react to the stream, comment, share it, like, subscribe, anything.
When I said I'm done, I'm not even pretending no more. Like it was one time I was out here at a club. Something told me, get out of here. I left. Then a big fight erupted. But I was gone, unscathed. I pay attention to my inner self. It's people that I could look at from down the street and I know that they not right for me. But I done dealt with them anyway. And guess what? I can't say I suffered the consequences. I had to learn a valuable lesson.
Yeah.
I had to learn a lesson.
Got to follow that inner voice.
And the lesson taught me to start trusting myself more. Because you was never wrong.
Right.
Kevin Gates, HB.
Wow. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
My inspiration is just flowing and coming.
Hey, bro, we getting deep, man. Hey, we still tapped in right now. I'm just letting the commercial go through. I'm playing my own commercial. Y'all know what time it is. That's what we doing.
I appreciate what you're saying and your truth. I do. I was blessed enough to come in this industry as an artist, and I've gone through my journeys.
Yes, ma'am.
And Sway and I, because we've known each other now for 3 decades, we consciously made the decision.
I've been knowing you for over a decade.
Kev, so don't count me out.
No. But I know that. But Sway and I made the conscious decision for this place to be a safe space for people to come and share exactly what you just shared. And I just want to say to you, without going there, thank you. And you are absolutely doing what you needed to do. I didn't know about any of this. I'm listening like I'm hearing this for the very first time. But the first thing I did when you walked in the room, you hugged me. And my spirit.
It felt right.
And what did I say to you? I said, God bless you. That's what I said to you.
I didn't know you said that. God bless you also.
God bless you.
For he who has seen me has seen God.
Yes.
God bless you, because I felt it. So God bless you.
Thank
you. That's all I want to say.
I'm just saying, hey, look it.
God bless you also.
That's the point that I'm trying to get to right now, man. As Christians, you feel me? As those who confess ourselves to be spiritual people, we got to be very careful of how, you know what I'm saying, we look at what we call secular. Because, I mean, like I see, Bless the Lord. We going up, man. Y'all know what time it is. I swear.
Thank you. I receive it.
Amen. Amen.
Kevin Gates here, man. We celebrating the ceremony. Trace, I'm gonna let you jump in. I saw that smile.
You know, Kevin, I think what you're describing is really having a relationship with your intuition and also developing the muscle of discernment. No,
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Intuition is a beautiful thing. Women are naturally gifted with intuition because women are spiritual. They can transform liquid into something physical. That's why I would never lie to a woman, because that intuition is naturally God-given wisdom. So, like, if you go in the house, I know killers that's scared to tell their women the truth. But I believe honesty is the best policy. I'm just giving you a hypothetical. But you have to be brutally honest with a woman because her intuition not going to mislead her. She know. They scared to go tell a woman, hey, where you been, babe? I've been fucking. The truth. And when you tell her the truth, guess
And Kevin's just brutally honest, man. He said, hey, I know killers that are just scared to tell a woman the truth. Like, hey, babe, where you been? I've been out janking is what I've been.
guess what she could do? She can heal you and cleanse you of all of that. Come get these sins off me, babe. But if you don't tell her the truth, guess what? Her intuition gonna be over here, and her womb, that's a separate chakra. And guess what? You can offset her pH levels because she hasn't processed it.
Right.
When you give a woman an option, you know, she treats you like God.
Amen. You're not lying about that. I'm talking
But
about.
but what I have has to be cultivated. This not no intuition right here. This is pure vision. This is cultivated. This is I'm operating in a different dimension and a different realm. This has to be cultivated. This comes from a lot of fasting. This comes from going beyond the veil. This comes from fasting to 42 days sometimes, 21 days. When my spirit called to do it, I just don't eat nothing. This is when the veils is weakened on the eyes. So I can see things that other people can't see. People gonna say I'm tripping, I'm crazy. That's cool, but I'm winning. Look at me and look at you.
It's got to be developed.
I'm glowing, you're not.
When it comes to your audience, when you had mentioned earlier about knowing that even if you have a PhD in psychology and you're teaching first graders, you got to be able to break it down at a place that's
You got to be able to
digestible.
speak in layman's terms.
Do you feel like for your direct audience that you're able to speak to them completely
Yes, ma'am.
free?
On the ceremony album, I do it, and I'm not trying to insert it, but this was the first time I did it. I spoke about like spirituality, the act of breathing, real spirituality, remembering, the remembrance, because every cell in your body holds memory. Every cell.
Yes.
And when you're not in tune with yourself and you allowing yourself to be distracted, such as even sleeping with the phone in the room, especially women, they don't need to have the phone in the room at all because they're governed by the moon. And it disrupts the melatonin cycles. This when they get their psychic downloads.
Yep.
This is when they get their downloads, that wisdom that they can impute to me so I could go out and execute it. So it's, you know, it works together. The sun being the strict father, that's the masculine.
Yep.
The mother earth, the feminine energy, the whole of divine feminine.
And wherever you from, man, hey, react to the stream. Hey, look, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know where you from. You know what I mean? Hey, it's going up. Let's go.
Your information, how did you acquire your information? What are some of the outlets you went to?
It came from the celestial court above. When a student ready to learn, the teacher will appear. I can't really speak on what it is that I underwent, but when a student is truly ready to learn, I'm talking about pure of heart. When you say, man, I done had enough, I'm sick of this, the teacher will appear. And guess how the teacher gonna come?
How's that?
Might come like you, might come like Miss Heather B. You gonna receive this information, these downloads. It's like putting a piece of a puzzle together. You're on a journey. That's why you can't judge nobody and shun people, because you never know who gonna hold the next key for this puzzle.
Kevin
that we call life.
That we call life.
Like I was against yoga, but me saying I ain't about to go do no yoga. But once I started doing yoga, it speared me into a different direction. Had I not did it, I wouldn't be nowhere close to where I'm at right now. So that was a piece of the puzzle, a small piece of the puzzle. I can achieve whatever I want to just through the act of breathing, something that we don't do because we operate out of fight or flight. So by helping the world heal, I found my mission. When I help the world heal, especially men, when I help the world heal, I got to say it again, especially men, I in turn really help myself heal because I talk to myself every day, all day.
I enjoy my conversations.
Hey, look, hey, before Sway get into it and he break it down, but I want to just pose the question right now. Do some of y'all think that some of this kind of comes from him being in a position to where he's financially stable, so he has all the natural, necessities to where he can be in a clear mind to be comfortable to actually do yoga and take his mind to a different dimension and not have them extra, stresses upon him to where I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think that's it. It's a mind thing. It's where you at mentally with a lot of different things. Me personally, I just don't think I would do no yoga. I'll probably be a person. If anything, I'll probably get to run it. But let's get back to it.
I do that a lot too.
Tell us the conversation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I never let me down.
Yes, sir.
Mad interesting. I want to play this song called "Heal You."
Yes, Lord.
Speak to that song because you've been saying the word heal a lot.
Yeah, I heal shit.
Yeah.
A transfer of energy is healing. My energy is very healing. But I have to be careful because you can emit so much energy into others. You can pour into others so much that you forget to pour into yourself. And that's when we age. That's when we become drained. You ever had a conversation with somebody and you're like, man, it's fucking so exhausted. I'm drained.
Yeah.
But you have a conversation with somebody and then you feel refreshed after.
Replenished,
They gave you life. Other people, they just took energy. They was energy vampires. And that's why I'm here with it right now. I had to learn how to set them healthy boundaries, but I heal shit.
Here it is, Heal You. Kevin Gates, 888-742-3345. I heal you. Kevin Gates is here.
Let's go, man. Y'all react to the stream. Let's go.
I ran a mile in 6 minutes, and I listened to that song.
The time you ran? The whole time you?
Before I came here.
Before you came? Yo, I'm gonna go to the gym. I didn't want to commit. You saw me. I just stuttered right there.
Yeah, I saw all of that.
If you just walk in the gym and walk out, you still showed up. That's the first step.
Get out.
I'm not here to compete with you.
Yeah.
If you walk in the gym and do one push up, guess what? Tomorrow you might do 2, then 3. Now if we go to the gym the first day and I just make you do 30 push-ups and your body can't take that kind of capacity or that kind of momentum or that type of frequency, guess what happened? You soar for a whole week. Yeah. But if we just do a little at a time, the slower you go, the further you get.
There you go.
Anything fast don't last.
Right. Yep.
That's like you showed me a man, and I mean this with all due disrespect. Like, I don't listen at a fat motivational speaker because I used to.
Hold on, bro. Bro is wilding right now. This dude is on another myth. He said, listen, and I mean this with all due disrespect. I don't listen to a fat motivational coach, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna be fat and out of shape and tell me personally, I'm just going off of what he said.
To be fat. I was 310 pounds. I was a slob. You know what I'm saying? And I used to go in and point out everybody else's flaws because I had a fear of somebody seeing me for me. It took anger, frustration, and when I told you about the little baby was trying to suck my titty and everybody laughed at me. And I needed that because that was harsh reality. But that's what motivated me to put in the work. I have to be the message that I bring. I can't listen to somebody empower me if they're not empowering themselves. I empower myself. That's how I'm able to empower others.
That's deep, bro. Listen, I'm going in. I mean, that's the first people for us to think about. What are you doing on some of your daily encounters to see what your motivation is to get you to a better place of being more healthier, in a better mental state of mind, in a stronger financial situation, you know what I'm saying? What type of natural encounters are you going throughout the day to kind of get you to be at a more higher level of elevation and stuff like that? We do gotta take that into consideration, man. That was deep. He said he said he had a baby that was cause he was so fat that was trying to suck on his
One thing about it is habits. I honor the commitments I make to myself. Like discipline, self-restraint equals self-respect. Self-respect equals self-confidence. That's why when I walk in the room, I know I honor my commitment. I ran that mile before I came here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm high off me. Yeah.
I like that. Come on.
Let's get back to what you're going to do in the gym today, Sway, because, Kevin, before we came here, Sway told me he walked in the gym yesterday and walked out. He did a couple shots.
You showed up.
He showed up. That's what we were talking about.
That's the first step.
Yep, he showed up. We just had that conversation.
What TV talking about? They're like, if you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't, no pain, no gain. If your body is in pain, that is an indication that something is off balance.
Mm-hmm.
Something is, you're not in alignment. Don't go in there and try to kill yourself. You go in there and do what you can do. All you can do is all you can do.
I did shoot around a little bit.
You told me. I said that. So he said he shot around. So
like, I don't like that. Like when people say, no, you gotta go in. No, that's not true.
That's not true.
Because they not living like that.
Yeah, some of y'all probably already seen this, you feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and get to something else right now, because I'm just, like I said, I'm just really still at a place of doing like a test stream. But when I do see things that can be edifying and essential and can, kind of be mentally empowering and encouraging, then, I'm going to tap into it. So I feel like it's something that I personally need, you feel me? So you guys is definitely on a journey with me, you feel me? This is how I operate, you know what I'm saying? My social media pages and stuff like that. This is actually, stuff that I look at, that I see, and I just be taking y'all on a journey with me. Not now on no notifications on. This is obviously stuff that I look at all day. Old girl, I don't know why I call her old girl, but I know her name, Portia. I don't really know her like that, but But I want to get up off of that, man. Let's get back to this Kevin Gates thing real quick. But man. Before I get ahead of myself, man, hey, listen, man, hey, I see y'all in here, man. Somebody react for me to the comment. It could be a period. You like, I don't want you to know, or, hey, man, I don't want you to know that I was looking at your page. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, well, I'm going to tell you, bro, listen, get gone then. You feel me? If you don't want me to know that you looking at my page, get gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you looking at my page. If you don't know, you looking, get gone.
Tell me about this album, The Ceremony, because when I go back to Isaiah, I went back and listened to a lot of the projects that you've done. Talk to me about
Ceremony?
The identity of this one.
Reuniting with my authentic self.
Okay.
I was like so many others in the world, like living in a facade. Mm-hmm. Showing you what I thought was acceptable, what I thought you wanted to see. I was living in my truth, but you remember last time when I used to come up here, I used to have syrup in the cup.
That's right.
I was on drugs, things of that nature. The things that people don't like to look at, but I'm going to tell the truth. But I used to think that external things added value, but external things don't add value. Inside is what counts. Mm-hmm. And we condition like that from poverty-stricken situations, because it's like, if I want the girl, I got to have a car, I got to have the money and a gun to get a girlfriend. We think that things give us happiness, but
hold on, Kevin. Some of that you do need, though, bro. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100 with you, because you can't, you ain't got no this, you ain't got no that, you ain't got no this. Some of that stuff you gonna need.
Things don't make us happy. External things don't add value to who we are. Mm-hmm. It's us being who we are authentically. That's what adds the value. That's why in my listening part I just had, it was the first time that I allowed myself to be celebrated. And it was so beautiful. And I went in there with just a small little watch on that somebody had gifted me. Shout out to Emmett. And he had gifted me this small little watch. It was beautiful. It was rare, because I'm a rare watch collector. I like rare things. Mm-hmm. So I just went and I said, I ain't even gonna wear no jewelry, because I am the jewelry. Mm-hmm. I had my little white jacket on, my little bow tie. I was flying. I was fliggity.
Yeah, you was fliggity?
Yeah, I was.
Well, I said I was flying, I was fliggity. That's a lot. A lot of us do definitely need to get into that place of being a little bit more secure with ourselves and understanding that we are the jewelry. You feel me? Words, how you carry yourself. Something that's been new that I've been hearing a lot, and it's been like, where's this coming from? This is kind of different, but it's intriguing, but it's new, and I understand it. Vibrations. what type of vibrations you letting, you letting off into the atmosphere? How do you really feel about yourself? You know what I mean? So once he understood that, I don't need this jewelry, I don't need these cars, you know what I'm saying? I am the jewelry, and you begin to invest into yourself and begin to add a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, to yourself mentally because of how you thinking you take up on your identity, then shoot, the increase. Come on, man. He's speaking some powerful stuff, and that's why I actually take the time to really sit back and look at this. And even though that I'm looking, I'm like, man, it seems like it's not even, this is one day ago. Let's tap in.
I was doing my little shit, and I had a blast, and I just told everybody, thank y'all for coming out. I want y'all to know this is the ceremony. We are not our past.
Mm-hmm. We are not our past.
We are only the face of the circumstances and the decisions that we make. We still got today and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we still got today and tomorrow to become great.
When you look, this ain't your fourth project, but fourth studio album. When you look at the music business as it is today, what do you see different from what you saw when you came in?
You want me to be all the way honest?
Hey, somebody react, man. Put a period in there for me. Come on, what's that? It's going up.
All right.
I don't see nothing different because I stayed myself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, no disrespect to no other artists that did this, I never sold my catalog because I didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
I like fishing and hunting. I live below my means. I don't live above my means, so I don't need anything.
Mm-hmm.
I go fishing and hunting. Like y'all saw me, I live on a farm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a goat herder. I have chickens and dogs and camels, and I got cattle, meat processing plant.
Mm-hmm.
I got coffee, and I got a brand of coffee that just came out. I'm a general. I'm one of the generals, and like in the morning is my ritual. I get up in the morning, I take a cold shower, black coffee, pray, stretch, do my little yoga, then I go work out. That's my ritual. So I named my coffee brand Ritual.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Because that's part of my morning ritual.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of my routine.
Mm-hmm. Do you brew? I mean, you grow the beans on your land?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
My man, Kevin Gates. Damn, get that right.
Not on that farm.
Okay. It's on another farm.
On another farm, like me, my partners.
Okay.
And the blend was selected by me. It's custom made because I'm a coffee connoisseur.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere I go, I want to taste different blends, but I got a nice little blend it's tailored for me. It's a medium roast. It's a roast where you in the morning you could go work out on it. Late night you could read a little book. I don't know if y'all do this, but I drink coffee at nighttime before I go to sleep too.
That doesn't keep you up, or is it?
No, sir.
And it's not a decaf.
I tell my body what to do. On this Holy Divine Day, I hereby release all the energy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I need a little of that because this Red Bull and sometimes some coffee definitely. I'll drink coffee earlier in the day. And I'll probably that stuff on. Let me go sleep till like 2:00. But he said I got a medium roast. It's tailored just for me. Kevin off the J, man. Hey.
Energy that no longer serve my higher self. So it is. When I pray, I just tell God I'm grateful and I'm thankful. Anything I want, I command a Ferrari, I command a Porsche if that's what I wanted. I command the things that I want. But I pray. When I pray, I'm just out of gratitude. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for this. But anything I want, I manifest it. It just comes to me. I attract it.
Man,
I got to be very careful, though. Responsibility come with that. Because I could attract the wrong thing. So I got to be conscious if I have a thought, I can't loop in a negative thought. I got to learn from the lesson and move on. Attach a positive connotation to it because I could attract that to me also. So I got to just be, real cognitive with like my thoughts, because your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits. And I gotta beat myself up so the world can't beat me up, because the world could be a cruel place at times.
I don't care where you from. Hey, man, y'all react to the stream. I'm gonna keep telling you, send a period, a like, a comment, you feel me? Share it. What's happening?
Kevin Gates, man, I love it. Heather looking at me because these are conversations we
just had.
This are our off mic conversations we have an on mic with Kev. Vince on the line from Detroit. Vince.
What up, V? What up, though?
Hey, y'all. What's going on? Good morning. Hey, I'm blessed, man, because I got like 3 work vehicles, and they all got XM radio in there. And every time y'all got somebody spiritual and positive, I get to call and talk to y'all.
Yes,
I don't know how
Lord.
much I pay a month for these bills.
A lot.
It's been, I don't know how much it is, but I done caught every single positive rapper. And Kevin, you're one of my favorites, man. I got to tell you, your music, I love listening to you talk on your interviews and stuff, man, because it's still like that brother talking to me, man. That's what I feel. That's what I've been thinking. Me and Tracy G had a talk a long time ago. She probably ain't going to remember this, about bipolar. And it's like, everything that you said, I didn't understand at the time and stuff, but now that I hear the voices, I listen to the voices, that voice is my inner spirit, that voice is my inner side, and everything that I didn't do, not listening to those voices, I ended up paying for it, just like you said, and it's like, man, this guy right here. I thank y'all, and I was dead serious about inviting y'all to dinner, man. I thought y'all was down here at Detroit with Shade 45 the other day, but y'all ain't hit me back. So
I got a question. You know what great decision making comes from?
No, you tell me.
Having made a lot of mistakes. Mistakes make us great. I'm proud of you. I think you're doing amazing.
EB said this.
Kev, I got to tell you, I done made a lot of mistakes. But
Yeah. Yo, this dude is
You
saying.
got that Professor X right now, yo.
No, it's not that. It's just that energy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna be very careful with the words that I use right now, because what I want to say jokingly, Kevin Gates is crazy than a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? But all he really saying is, because I don't know if y'all heard him, but he said, I'm a psychic. That's what he just whispered. He said, I'm a psychic. Because he had already kind of felt he knew the words and how to answer. But what it is just really being in tune with yourself and being confident. Because sometimes when we speak to these tarot card readers and all this other type of stuff, all they did is being in tune and telling what they think that you want to hear.
Yeah, the language
that's
of
that
energy
energy
is
from
the
him,
language.
man.
Yeah.
Words are primitive. You could walk in the room. I could talk good as a bitch all day, but anybody that's in tune with
Jive
energy and
turkey.
in tune with themselves, they gonna feel if what I'm saying the truth or is not. Like, they gonna feel it. They gonna know. Oh, he just talk good as a bitch. You gonna know. Energy doesn't lie.
Wow.
Language is primitive. Because, see, somebody that talk good to you and trick your mind.
Yep.
That's why I say suspect evil of no one until see it. Once see it, forget it not. For once an enemy could never be a friend. Big Sam told me when they painted you a picture, don't let them paint you another picture.
Let me show you how we do stuff around here.
My department uses Monday.com.
Take them to church, man.
Work management.
Let's take them to church, man. Take them to church.
Well,
let's take them to church, man. Hey. Yeah.
Kevin
Because
Gates.
you could talk good as a bitch and trick my mind.
Yeah.
Now I'm back believing in you again. But you already showed me that you wasn't my friend, so we reward loyalty with loyalty, and we reward disloyalty with distance. I forgive you, but I ain't about to forget and be naive. That's unintelligent.
Vince, thanks for your call, man. You're a super citizen,
Sway
brother.
in the morning.
Hey, the new album is out Friday. The Ceremony. You're going to love this one, Vince, all right?
You got it, man. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Peace. Dia's on the line from North Carolina. Dia.
What up, Dia?
Welcome to the show, Dia.
What's up? Thank you. Blessings to all of y'all.
Blessings.
You too, Bo.
And Kevin Gates, what you said about the phone thing and the energy, or I'm sorry, with dreaming. I'm a dreamer, and that really resonated with me. And I appreciate you very much because I needed that today.
Yeah, you be having like prophetic dreams, and you got to start paying attention to them because that's your guidance.
Right.
Like we are amazing. Like we are so amazing. Like we let TV tell us that we not really nothing, but we are amazing. Like,
Thank you.
Okay, Dia, make sure you pick up the project. It's a lot of information.
I'm just scratching the surface.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
No, you're great. Always been great.
Thank you.
Gratitude.
Bye.
I received that for Kev too. I said thank you.
You did.
You saw that? That's my brother. Thank you for telling my brother that. Yeah, man. Come on.
Let's go.
There it is.
I want for my brother, but I want for myself.
Come on.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I love that. Rob in Philly. Go ahead, Rob. You
Yeah,
want
Rob. What's goody?
Yo, what's up, family? Happy New Year to my people. I ain't talked to y'all since last year.
All right.
Yo, let me get straight to it. Yo, Kevin Gates, I'm going to give you your props. I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm 55 years old. April 30th, I found out the man that I called my father wasn't my father. So you hit it on the head because at 14, I asked him, man, are you my father? Why you hate me so bad? Why you treat me so bad? He answered nothing. That was the answer. Until that day on April 30th, I was seeking approval from a man that wasn't even my
Validation.
father.
Yes, sir.
So when you sit there and you say, listen to yourself, I always talk to myself all my life. And you know who I was talking to? The divine one. Because I never had a father, but was always a son. So I'm going to tell you, Kevin Gates, I ain't never rock out with your music because you a thug. I thought I was a thug, but you was a thug. And I like how you thugging everything you doing and you believing in yourself and you turned your life around. And that's what I'm more amazed at. But the music was the vehicle that drove you to where you at right now, where you able to speak life into people like myself.
Yes,
you my old head, and I'm your young boy because I'm 55, and you knew this all this time, and you walking into your destiny. And I tell you, my man, keep doing what you're doing because a man like me, I knew what I wanted to do, but I allowed outside voices and outside people to dictate how I move, and that's where I made my mistake because I achieved a lot at a young age.
Mistakes make us great.
And when you're around a bunch of lames and you're around a bunch of pigeons and you're an eagle, you're going
to... See, and that's the part that I'm really trying to get to, right? And like I said, I didn't really know that this is what I was going to be talking about on this stream. You know, I kind of like freelance a lot of different things. But at the same time, it's looking at some of my previous streams over the last couple of days, kind of previewing some of these gospel artists and looking at the intakes and perspectives that they come from. But it's a few interviews that I looked at from the gospel perspective that kind of bothered me in contrast to these secular artists. But hearing how, you know, they're being admonished, you know, by their influencers, by fans. Let's just say they fans. I mean, the impact that they having upon these people to make them want to be better people in life. That's why I say sometimes we got to be very careful of some of the narratives, some of the ideologies, I mean, that we speak from as being Christians and people, you know, godly people, because even though I was thinking about earlier today, you know, the word of God, Jesus, he did say, I did come to bring division. But that division was really to bring unity. So if we sit at a place to where we only looking at, we're here to bring division, to bring total chaos and confusion, because certain division can be confusion too. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what he was saying when he said, I came to bring division. You know, it's not me versus you, or my power is, you know, my power needs to be in control. I'm getting back into it.
Be afraid to fly, but you got to be bold and say, you know what, I'm stepping out this flock and I'm going to do what I do. So Kevin Gates, my man, keep doing what you're doing. Yes, I love you. I ain't afraid to say that. I'm so proud that you're not ashamed to show who you are as a man, because that's the true definition of a man. Not being afraid to tell somebody.
It take more courage to show vulnerability than it do to walk around being a tough guy, because everybody know you faking. But
yes,
vulnerability,
yes,
it's difficult at times.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I'm gonna follow you. I ain't on no social platforms because I'm one of them old school players that, hey, information ain't, you ain't supposed to show everybody your shine because niggas gonna throw mud on you. At the end of the day, I'm trying to adapt to a new way of thinking, because in order to follow somebody like you, I have to go where you're at. And I'm not ashamed or afraid to admit that, because a lot of us old school dudes, we stay in our ways. We don't want to change, but the world is changing. So in order to maintain and to go forth, we have to change and adapt.
We in the divide right now. We in the great divide right now. You either vibrate low or you vibrate high.
Yeah.
And that's just where we at right now. It's a division going on. Because I noticed, like, with all of my old friends, since I started making, like, conscious and healthy decisions, I didn't have to set healthy boundaries. The boundaries set themselves. I go to bed at 7 or 8 p.m. I don't go to clubs. I don't drink. I don't smoke. That weeded out a lot of friends. There you go with that healthy ass shit. But you know what they be saying?
Hey, it's crazy. You know, the level of subconscious that he at. That's why he speaks almost in that third person of being able to hear an adversary thought. And you gotta be conscious, you know what I'm saying, of some of them voices. That's what he definitely talk about. You know what I'm saying? As I begin to speak more positive energy, more life, you know what I'm saying, and some of the things that are adverse to the things that I used to do to make other people comfortable. Now the change and the elevation, the maturity of myself is making certain people uncomfortable. Now they don't want to be around me. They don't want to hang around me because now, oh, he think he's all this. Oh, he's now he or she or now I'm trying to, put myself at yes, I'm trying to put myself at a healthier place. Yes, I'm trying to be a little bit more stable, for what I need to be stable for. Yes, I want to be a little bit more in tune with myself. And then what's wrong with it? Hey, wherever you from, man, like this stream, share it, react. I don't care, 1, 2, whoever up in here, man, it's going up. Listen.
Man, you look good, bro.
Yeah.
Man, what I gotta do, bro?
And it ain't just
if I'm in the room with me, you gotta get in tune with me. I'm a lifestyle curator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you, cause guess what? Nothing was ever given. We could get the any number you want to, but we got to start at 1. And the turtle always win the race. That's what I tell people.
And the look is not just what you see in the aesthetic; it's what you're feeling.
The inside, like that's like if my house dirty, that's just the external, but that's a reflection of the internal. See, when everything in order around me, that's a reflection of the internal. So how I do anything is how I do everything. I gotta hold myself accountable. I'll be about to pull out. Hey, say, Dick, you ain't make that bed up. Hey, come on. You're going to miss your blessings. The universe, come on. The universal law governs all events. It ain't take no time, but I got a trick what I do now. I keep my bed made, but I got a big old blanket. I sleep under the blanket, then I just fold it and lay across the bottom.
Get out.
It make, work smarter, not harder. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it right now.
I love it.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Yo, Rob, you a citizen, brother. Thank you, Rob.
I didn't have to set healthy boundaries.
Hold on, let me rewind that.
I go to bed at 7 or 8 p.m. I don't go to clubs. I don't drink. I don't smoke. That weeded out a lot of friends. There you go with that healthy ass shit. But you know what they be saying all the time? But I got a trick what I do now. I keep my bed made, but I got a big old blanket. I sleep under the blanket, then I just fold it and lay across the bottom.
Get out.
It make, work smarter, not harder. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it right now.
I love it.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Yo, Rob, you a citizen, brother. Thank you, Rob. We appreciate you, Rob. Go off and be great. All right, listen, I want to thank this brother.
I like that. Before we get into that, that was a real big hefty flex though. But it was what he was saying was, I got a trick. I got a real big, comfortable bed. So instead of me having to make up this big, comfortable, expensive bed that I got, I got a big comforter. And I just sleep in a little area, a little spot of this bed with this big old comforter that I got. And then when I get up out from my sleep, I just fold that thing. Bro is great, but he's smart, man. Like I said, I just really love the growth. That's why this kind of captivated me to sit back and say, you know what, let me check this out. And then I didn't even know that it was going to be so, powerful and enlightening, to where I'm at with this level of things, you know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing just to see. Because this is what I pray for, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't going to, share a lot because I'm not like one of the Pharisees or the Sadducees that, just put myself out there. But these are some of the things that I really pray for, to be able to see some of these things and see, some of the effects and people, that do have these platforms. That's the difference between, that's not the difference, but that's the maturity level of what I was saying as far as how we need to express ourselves being godly people, Christian. Like I said, I am that sheep dressed in wolf apparel, but knowing how to be strategically tactful in the art of spiritual warfare, to know how I can be amongst certain people and be praying for these people, but they really don't know my true identity because of what's been put off by me, so you trying to count certain people out, but you don't know where they really at. You could just be looking at somebody who is really a sheep and doing things that looks like, because we talking about spiritual warfare, so, that's how I'm going to go ahead and tap into that. But
My brother, man, I could tear up just sitting here
Every
listening
time
to
you
this
say, yo,
brilliance.
I got a text message, it just said 100. HB, I'm good. Kev hit me 100.
100. Kev, that's all Kev would hit me with was the 100 back in the days. It's 100.
That's it.
Now, I wouldn't know what to do if he hit me with an 85.
It wasn't good. You know something ain't right. You know
like, oh,
something
shit,
ain't right.
we got to get the Kev. He at 85? Brother, keep coming. Keep coming to see us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you available.
I love New York.
In your time allots, but come see us.
I love it up here.
Yeah,
I do.
man. Come
the
on.
energy, you know, like I said on that I'm Him album, you know, I'm in New York right now. I'm a different animal when I'm up here.
Yeah, come on. Let's
The energy, you know.
Come on, get it, man. Kevin Gates, y'all. Give this man a big round of applause. The Ceremony is the fourth studio album. It's out this Friday. A lot of bangers, a lot of great music. Kev, before I let you go,
I got to celebrate myself.
Celebrate yourself. The musicality on your projects are incredible to me. Like the layered chords, the chord progressions, the bridges, the hooks. Who do you work with? Like, is that all
Who
your
have
vision?
I worked with?
Well,
my great teachers?
Yeah.
Rico Love was one of them.
Rico Love.
Rico Love. Wow.
And you ever know that song that, oh man, that bitch, she go hard.
Yeah.
Me and Rico did that. Like, one thing I learned from Rico Love, shout out to Rico Love, I went in the booth, he said, no, you can't think of feeling. Say the first thing that come to your heart. And ever since then, we and let's build on that. And ever since then, that's where it been.
Rico Love, it makes sense.
They don't salute him how they supposed to, but yeah, he a monster.
Yeah,
Salute to you, Rico Love. You'll get it here.
You get it here. He's come up here. We
like
salute
all
him.
the progression and stuff that you hear, like with the layering under there, that come from like I had great teachers.
I hear it though. Like I grew up playing instruments, so I listen different.
I had great teachers.
Yeah. Kevin Gates, man, the album is The Ceremony. Thank you, brother, for joining us today once again.
Yes.
yes, sir. And that was a good interview, man. Y'all definitely know what time it is, man. From San Diego to the world, man. Broadcasting live here from.
E-commerce pioneer.
Put one of my own,
Blue Host has step-by-step WordPress onboarding to make creating and running a great online store easy as pie.
Yeah, broadcasting live, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In Houston, man. Skip this. In the state of Texas. I didn't watch this. I ain't even about to get into this right here. But y'all stay good, man. Stay blessed, man. Definitely stay tapped in with me. Like I said, you know, right now, I'm on the development state of this broadcasting. I don't really know the angle directly that I'm going because, you know, I do, you know, play Madden. That's why I said streaming Madden NFL, you know. But I'm definitely you know, working towards something with this. So, man, stay tapped in, stay good, stay blessed, man. You know, I am Kenny Globe, better known as Reverend Dolce, man, and I am out this thing, man. Y'all enjoy y'all night, man. And most importantly, pray. Most importantly, pray.